afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, wherever you're tuning to my YouTube channel. I just want to appreciate you for tuning to my YouTube channel. I also like to ask for the newcomers to just subscribe and also comment on my videos to the comfort of your room and where you are, and grabbing your telephone. You have just availed yourself at Ricky for W is my channel name. And at this position, at this segment of today, I just managed myself to take myself to a tour visit to Menengai Escarpment, where I just took a view concerning this area, how it looked like for real. And I have managed to take myself at this position where you can just see how it looked like, for real. That's how it looked like. I have managed to see how it's like. You try from the far end there, from those hills there, you can see how the hills are. You can see where it's just live from. At this position where I'm just taking a view from. For today, I just like to give you just a view of it at this position, as well as you know, this escarpment is well known as crater in Menengai, and we have got a number of history telling us about concerning this escarpment, but to my position, I managed to see some of birds that I cannot really know their names, but there is a bird at this position here. There's a bird at this position here. There's a bird at this position here. Let me just show you a little concerning it. This bird here. It's of a black color. It's of a black color. Those are some of the birds that are just around here. I've also seen how deep it is. It's a very deep area. It's a very deep area for real. It's a very deep area. I really got afraid of me just climbing down of it to just get myself to the bottom of it. At this position, I can see there's a number of sheep. I can see there's a number of sheep. They're down. That position they are down. They're at where you can just see. I don't know if you can see very clearly, but I can just have to tell you that at that position, that position there down, there's a number of the weather is windy for real. The weather is windy. You can see it is windy for real. You might not get me clearly. You might not get me clearly. The higher you go, the cooler it becomes. The weather here is just very cold, because this position, I just think it lies I think closer to the top, closer to the northern part of this part here. That's why it look like very cold. I also managed to see some of the individuals that just climbing down to and from of it. At there down also, without forgetting, there's a fence that have been projected. There's a fence that have been projected, and that fence I can think you cannot see from the megapixel of my phone. Cannot see it very clearly. You cannot see it very clearly, but I have managed to see that it has got a fence that I don't know if someone can get himself to the other side, but I think those sheep I'm seeing there and cattle that are grazing there, they may be from the other side, because they look like animals, they look like cows, but I cannot know very well what they are, because I'm very far away from where they are, and I cannot get myself to where they are. It is a group of around 3 groups. I can see the other parts from the far end there. From the far part there, I have seen a number of, again, another herd of cattle, I think. And closer to me here, I can see another one, and to the other part of the right hand side of my side, I can see another. And where it came from, where I just used the Kemaina High School, Kemaina Junction, Kemaina Produce Station Junction, where I just get myself in this position. For real, this place I have seen so much exciting. It's so much exciting for real. You can see, I managed to see that's the thing. It just flew away. It has been an eagle. I've seen it as an eagle. It was just here around. That's how this thing goes. And myself, being that without forgetting today, this being my first day at this position. My first day at this position for him. Niaje? Nachukua video. For this position you can see it has been divided for real. You can see it has got a pub the wire that I don't know the reason why it has been. I don't know if there are some animals here that have been protected, not getting out of it, but I think they're there because I don't know really very well how it is. I don't know how it came to itself to just form a such exciting place. I one day found myself in a question asking myself, can I myself find myself cultivating at this area in a very secret way, planting maize there, and I plant maize there. I cultivate and plant maize there. I think there might be a river inside here. There might be a river inside here because I started seeing these things here. This is how it look like for real. And it's very exciting for real. It's very exciting, for real. It's very exciting for real. For real, it's very exciting. That's how this thing goes. From the part where I came from, as I have just reminded you that I have used the Kemaina High School junction to get myself at this position. You can just take a view wherever you are. I think this escarpment might lie at the top of it might lie at I think at the center of Nakuru, or sometimes it might be at the northern part or western part. I think let's say it is at the western part because at that part is where it look like it has got hills and it might be the top. Let's say this side might lie at the western part. For real, it's so much exciting because as you get yourself to the bottom, to the top of it, you can see there's a long way to go. I can still climb. There's a long way to go. Till myself to get to the top of those trees that you're seeing there is a very long way to go. It's a very long way to go. There are some areas that are unclimbable where you cannot climb, but you can just take a view. Because let me just show you how. You can just see for real. That's how it is. And for real, there's some individual who have just climbed this part here, this one, not this one. This one is a climbable part, but it's very, very tiresome. Myself, I have been using a bike to climb this mountain. You can see this escarpment. It have got mountains and various hills for what I view. They are there, but For real, this place is tiresome when you are climbing it, but very exciting, very exciting. From the far end there, you can just find yourself getting yourself there. I can see there are some network election that have been just constructed. If you can just take a look, they are invisible from this megapixel, but that's how it is. That's how it is for real. That's how it is. Without forgetting that today is my first day to date myself at this position. I have been here and there just hearing story concerning this escarpment. Escarpment of it's windy. I cannot see trees that are producing wind, but it's windy for real. As I believe, trees can break wind. Trees are act as windbreaker, but I don't know where this wind is originating from because I cannot see because. I don't know how this wind originates because at a place where there are no trees, you find that place is so much windy. I don't know the reason for it. I don't know the reason. The place where there is no trees that can swim to act as accelerators of wind. I am imagining that's how this wind originating, my friend. It's just from the bottom side here. This place, I think, is right at the western part. It lies at the western part. This is the western part. This is the western part. I'm trying to see how myself I can get to the bottom side. You know, I find myself so much nervous. Somehow I'm not much courageous to climb at this place and get myself at this. I'm trying to. There's some mattress there, but I have something that I cannot leave. That I can whenever I leave it away, someone can just grab it and go with it. What I can say is that when I get myself to the bottom of this path, it is so much windy. Whenever I'm trying to get myself to the bottom of this side, it's so much windy for real. So much windy. I think the place there down is so much cool, so much cold, so much cold. So, that's what I have just discovered for now. That's what I have just discovered for now. So much cold. I've just created some chicken pox on my body, on my skin. Chicken pox are just generating. Can just see them. Because when I expose myself to a very cold environment, I just see some chicken pox just generating on my skin, and that is a sign of that the weather isn't conducive for me. I'm used to a very cold environment, but there is some coldness that I'm not used to. Whenever the situation is so much cold, I found myself generating some chicken pox. I can see when I have just found myself to the top of a certain hill here, and the weather have just turned. It have been windy from the bottom side there. It have been windy, but as I'm just going to the top, it's just calm. I think the level. I think at the middle of this escarpment, because where you can just find yourself to the top is another 100 meters to find yourself to the top. That's the top where you can just see some trees there. You can just see them there. The top there, my head there. That part there is the top, and it's a very, very, very tiresome way if you find yourself to climb until you reach there. For you to reach there, it's a very tiresome way. For real, I can just manage myself to see if I can climb all the way till to the top there, to see if I can just find myself at this position there. It's a very enjoying day. It's a very enjoying day for real for myself. After taking my lunch, I just managed to take a nature walk. It's not been a nature walk for real, but I have been riding. I never walked, but I lied. I took my ride with my humble bike. It's a very humble one. You can see, as I'm trying to get myself to the top of it, there's some valleys and also hills where I just climb up and down, up and down. This is good. It's for real. It's so much tiresome. So much tiresome for real. You can see how I'm just taking this view from this position. You can see. That's how it is. That's how it is. Still, there's a long way to go. Still, there's a long way to go. Without forgetting that when you just have your time, your humble time, you can just bring your herd of cattle and graze this nutritious grass that lie at this position. I just found myself to the valley. That's why you're seeing the windy. When I climb a hill, the windy low down. When I climb a hill, the windy low down. When I go down the valley, the windy accelerates. That's how it is. That's how it is. I managed to leave my bike there down. There, very far away. Very far away. Just seeing, there's some individual from the fire end there. I've seen, there's some individual from the fire end there. There is an escarpment when you use the junction of 5-8 flyover. That the escarpment that's lie closer to Safa petrol station near there. I can see there are some trees. I can see there are some trees here. This is one of the trees I've managed to see. The biggest one, the biggest tree inside this escarpment. I think this is the biggest tree in this escarpment. As I can see from the fires, they're just small trees. They look like bushes. That's how it is. I managed to this is a long way to go still. There is a way to climb, you can see. For me myself to get to the top of those trees is a very long way to go for you, my friend. But for today, just managed to reach there. I'll try another day to see. I'll ensure that I'm not overcome with other stress like a riding bike. I can see closer to this escarpments there are some Irish potatoes that are being grown here. Irish potatoes. Skooma also is being grown here. You can see. Just see. Those are Irish potatoes. They are in a very good condition. They are in a very good condition. At this position also you can grab a view and see how the town look like at this position. You can just see how this town look like. That's how this thing will have been, my friend. It is not a very tiresome day. It is not a very tiresome view. It is no longer a tiresome tour, but it's a very exciting one. It's a very exciting one. Be it that you happen that you have got. I can see what I have just for real seen. What I for real have just seen. It seems that this area, if you have a number of, you have got what do you think? You have got your herd of cattle. All you have got sheep. You have got goats. Because this area, it contains, it's light with it's a very nutritious way. It's a very nutritious part. It has got nutrients You can, because as I can see, even the Irish potato here around, they are very fertile. That's why I'm saying it is very nutritious. That's why I'm saying it's very nutritious, because even the kales that are here, it seems that they have been grown for the past season, and they are still existing. You can see I'm just trying to get myself to the bottom of it. I'm climbing down. I'm trying to climb down. I'm trying to climb down, and that's how the thing goes. That's how it is. That's how it is. You can see my friend from where I'm just looking to that part, just taking a view where I have been relocated to. Myself, my friend, don't forget that I relocated from where I used to stay. I relocated, and currently I'm closer to this escarpment. That's the reality. I'm closer to this escarpment. I'm closer to this creator. I don't know, Menengai. I'm closer to it. I'm closer to it. To be sincere, where I have just came from is a very bit far. It's a very far away. Yeah, it's very far. I have just came from far. I just came from. You cannot see. You cannot see. I think from that part where you just see that's escarpment. It's this part here. This part here. This part here is where I left my bike. You can just do this. You can, let me just do it like this. Hold this. See if I can show you how why it is. It can't be seen. But let me do it like chilling. Yeah, this is my bike here. This is the part where my bike is. Someone have just can just see people even riding here. Can just see people just riding here. You can ride a bike, but the motorbike one, you can just ride. I can see here these type of beans that have red caroling flowers. They are being grown at this position, and some are white. The white coloring flowers beans and the red coloring flowers beans are being grown also here. I don't know how they look. They are being called, but in this position, I once heard the Kikuyu calling them mbosho. I don't know what they mean by saying mbosho. I think they call them beans are being called mbosho. That's how this position is. I also seen managu here around. Managu, they are very fertile for real. You can just let me just grab for you. Let me just show you how. These are the managus I'm talking. Let me just show you. These are the managu. These are the managus. They are very good. They are very fertile. They are very fertile. You can just see. It is just a footpath. But to the other parts you can ride a bike. But you must be so much careful when you are riding. You must be careful and a very good rider, because as I can say, my friend, I managed to see my fellow colleagues. They are at that position there. That's a very exciting place. That's how it is. That's how it is. That's how it is for real. That's how it is. I can just have to ride myself down of it to the bottom of this mountain, of this escarpment. Also, I just want to appreciate all my subscribers who have just tuned in, and also who are just subscribing to my YouTube channel. That's how it have been. For real, this place, I'm just going to that flat there, and I might meet my friends and we talk with them, we just converse with them. If they will just, that's what I can say. We are going to converse with my friends. We are going to converse for real with my friends. from the same comfort, just taking a view. This is how this area look like, being that it lie at the Great Rift Valley. This is how the escarpment look like. For real, this position, I managed to take a look about a herd of cattle just grazing at the bottom side of it there, but they are invisible because they are very far away, a distance of like 500 meters away from where I'm just located. But my friend, being that this is my first day for real to take myself at this position, the environment is so much exciting, so much amazing. It's much attracting because it's green color. The green colored way. It has got grass grown and some trees. Also, view of how it look like. And this section, this segment, you're going to take a view concerning the weight. It have just been it's the way I'm just availing myself, and I'll just ensure that I've taken you a look concerning the overview of it. It's a very big, it take a very big area. It lies for a very big area. If you cover from the end there, you can see from that part there, where it lies from until this part here. I'm going to take a look where I'm going to get myself behind of it, and stay tuned as I'm going to show you how it look like. It is my first day to get at this position, taking my first segment of the episode, being that it is just afternoon, the sun is somehow shining, and like you can see from the bottom there, I can see some of the livestock are just grazing. You can see I heard of some sheep there grazing. I don't know how they get themselves there. You can see this place is somehow slopey in such a way that you cannot really climb down a bit, but it has some entrance and exit. But that's how it look like. My friend, just stay tuned as I show you how it look like. You can just see. I'm just seeing how to get myself to the bottom of it. My friend, whatever it is to do my YouTube channel, I just want to appreciate you for all that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. I told you that at this position of Menengai, you can just help to graze your cattle and also your herd of sheep or donkeys and whatever, all of you. You can just come to see. I have managed to get a number of sheep just grazing around here. You can just see, and that's how it is. I told you that you can't just graze them because this grass looks somehow good and also amazing. You can see just from that position. Those are the donkeys I'm talking about, and they are very good. They have a good health because the grass here around has good nutrients, and it's amazing for real. That's how it is. At this position, as you can see, there is an entrance to get yourself to the bottom of it, and as I can see, this position has got ridges. At this position there, you can see there are some ridges around there because it has divided itself. And also at that part there, you can see. Also myself, I just found myself how to take a view of it. This hard. And from the far end there, you can just see there are some entrance, and those entrance fee. But myself, I just managed to just take a view of it, how it look like from this position. There's some individuals who are just maneuvering around like. This place is good for grazing also. I managed to see that some of the animals just grazing beneath of it. And that's how it is. That's how things are just moving. Without forgetting where I've just told you, whenever you're just tuned to my YouTube channel, you just have to subscribe and also like, comment on my videos. I'm just trying to see if I can get myself deep down a bit. Like you can see some of the individuals just moving from the other distance. I can see from that position there. That's how it is. I'm just that's how it is. That's how it is. Real. This area. That's how it is. I have been at the western part of this escarpment, and I'm taking a ride to the eastern part of it. The southern part is where, as I can just, how I just placed my pair of compass direction. I just seen that I'm just moving to the eastern part, and this position I just managed to see some of the individuals. I'm just riding. Don't forget that. Don't forget that I'm riding, and managed to take myself just moving to the eastern part of it, where I'm just going to show you how it looks. Hey, Saseni Nyaje. Hi to. So that's how the thing goes. I managed to see several individuals here around. Here around, you can see it has parts around here. That's how you can see at this position. For real, I told you that this place is so much nutritious, and that's how this thing goes. That's how the thing goes. Just moving to the eastern part of it, and you can just see, just riding for real, just riding. This is the thing that I use to see around, just move around. From the far end there, just manage to see. Let me just see if we can manage to talk with some of the people who are just here. This is the main footpath. Hey, that's how the thing goes. I managed to see several individuals. My friend, it's so much somehow astonishing. Others are coming with Mercedes Benz, with the Ubers, and I'm just riding here using a bicycle, a two-wheel bike, and it's something astonishing. But I'll try next time. I'll try next time to ensure that I'll just manage to upgrade and also come also with something good. Hey, Nyade. So those are some of the individuals that I've managed to see here around, and that's how the thing goes. That's how the thing goes for you. Let me just see if I can just see from the top here. This is the part. This is the eastern part. Just found myself at this eastern part. Something that I'm doing. There's something here. Just managed to find myself at this top of it. And I told you that some hills and all this. That's one of the hills that I've just tried to climb it, and that's how it is. My friend, as I promised you, I've managed to get myself at the eastern part of it. As I told you, I've been in the western part of it, but this side of the eastern part. You can see, just got some friends and just playing exciting game of just riding a bike, and that's how the thing goes, my friend. You can just see from this part of the eastern part of it. You can just see. You can just see. That's how it look like for real. That's how I view it. That is the view of it.